So Paul Theron from Vestact promised the viewers and myself that only when a debt deal has been concluded will he shave. And he is clean shaven today. It is not, we're waiting for the vote, Paul. We're waiting for the vote.
Oh, no, they say life, you know, things aren't done until you finish the paperwork. But I mean, in this case, it's completely clear they did a deal, bipartisan deal.
No, the vote.
So I was like watching and then, okay, no, it's good, I can shave. I'm
very disappointed, and I'm sure the viewers are as well. So what do you make of the deal? I mean, $2.4 trillion. Thank goodness that, you know, 0.2 trillion. So in other words, 200 billion has been is going to be cut off over the next 10 years, because the first number was 2.2 trillion. I'm not blown away. Are you?
No, it's not very impressive when you look at the details, because it becomes clear that all they've really achieved is to kick this thing forward to a committee. And the committee has got to agree on cuts, and if it doesn't, there's like equal pain that gets taken on both sides. So the pain for the Republicans is defense cuts, and the pain for the Democrats is cuts to entitlement spending, which is like Medicare and that kind of stuff. But I don't know, I mean, the most amusing thing about it was there's a guy who's a congressman somewhere who's saying that this deal is like a sugar-coated Satan sandwich. A sugar-coated Satan sandwich. What a fantastic term.
Are you eating lots of those recently?
There's already a Twitter account someone has started called Satan Sandwich. I mean, this is going to go viral. A sugar-coated Satan sandwich. Have you ever heard of something fabulous? 30,000
jobs. In fact, when I read this, that HSBC is going to be cutting 30,000 jobs, I went to cross-check it because it sounds like such a huge number. Makes complete sense, though. But Nedbank, on the other hand, in South Africa, double-digit growth, 26% rise.
And the reason I mentioned those two in association with each other is you'll remember that HSBC came very close to actually buying Nedbank. So if that deal had been consummated, I'm sure there would have been Nedbank employees who would have been on the chopping block. So they must be thanking their lucky stars that that didn't go ahead. I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? Because what we've seen through the financial crisis of the last 3, 4, 5 years is that companies have used it as an opportunity to cut the headcount. So the world in which we live is one in which successful companies reduce headcount. They outsource what they can. They automate what they can. I don't know what the answer to it is, other than to say that as a worker, you better upgrade your skills, because if you're vulnerable, you're out.
How does this play into the optimism with regards to the future?
Well, I mean, there's another story today about Foxconn, which is the crowd in China that makes all the iPods and all the other things, and they're apparently looking at automation. They employ 1 million people. So I think the fact is production and manufacturing and all of those things are going to get done by machines in my optimistic new world.
Speaking of manufacturing,
people are going to be presenting TV shows and talking nonsense on the internet.
You know, okay, ISM at 50, just
well,
above
that's
50.
why the market isn't up more. So the optimists like me were looking for a big bounce today, and instead we're down because the ISM data, which is like one of those economic readings in the US, was negative. So now it's back on economy recovery watch. Debt ceiling is gone. It's back to, has the economy recovered by enough?
Yes, I know. Economic data. US unemployment, also a big thing for you. What is big for you this week, Paul?
Well, corporate earnings, because I'm tired of these macro issues. I want corporate issues.
Fantastic. Paul, thank you very much.